Bob Gibson here at the Winchester Jiu-Jitsu Academy. I'm a Team Passos black belt under Tony Passos in Sterling, Virginia. And this morning we're going to go over the flower sweep. It's one of my favorite moves from the guard, from the closed guard. So we're going to jump right into it, guys. We're going to start out with moving my guard. Sorry, I should introduce, this is Coach Livy. She helps teach the kids program here as well, Winchester Jiu-Jitsu Academy. Wave high, Liv. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I create the connection in my closed guard. I'm going to make sure that whichever arm it is that I want to attack, I'm controlling the inside, okay? So I'm going to swim underneath Liv's opposite arm to control the arm I want to control. This allows me to control the inside. Otherwise, if I go over top of her arm, it allows her to check my arm and keeps me from turning my body in the manner in which I need to, okay? So I'm going to come underneath of her arm. I'm going to control her far arm. I can do it with either a monkey paw grip or a pistol grip. It doesn't matter which. I like the monkey paw grip. And all I simply do is I raise my hips up, and as I go to lower my hips, I stuff her wrist underneath my wrist, and I seal my own wrist back to my belt line, okay? And that allows me to control the inside. Now that I'm controlling the inside, I'm simply going to take my other hand, control behind her tricep, and as I pull her arm across, I'm going to hip escape my hips out. If I just try to pull Liv's arm across, it's not going to work, okay? So I'm going to, as I pull her arm, I'm going to hip escape out, and I'm taking her wrist to her own knee, okay? Now at the same time, I'm going to do a crunch. I'm going to sit up, and I'm going to grab Liv's lat, okay? I'm sealing the center of my chest to her deltoid, okay? This is important to keep this connection now the entire time. Now that I'm up and have created that connection, it makes it so she cannot pull her arm back out, and I can now release her hand and come up to my hand. And notice how I'm keeping my hand in line with my shoulder, in line with the opposite shoulder, and it keeps everything turned. I like to personally post my far foot at this point, okay? So all my weight is on my opposite arm, opposite foot, and I like to post up and drive my hips into her. I'm going to get a reaction here. If I don't get a reaction, it's easy just to push her right off of her base and take him out, okay? So the reaction I'm going to get is her driving back into me. As she drives back into me, I'm simply going to go underneath Liv, and I'm going to create an underhook with my right arm. It's important to keep this connection, though, center of my chest to her deltoid, okay? So as she drives back into me, I go underneath. As I go underneath, I hook. I'm creating this connection, keeping this connection. And now the relationship of my body to her body does not change. Now she's driving into me. All I simply do is create this big pendulum with my leg. I want to create this pendulum. It allows me to lift her off of her base as she's driving through. Pendulum, come up to mount. As I go to mount, I want to make sure I drive back. My hips go to her hips, creating the cross face underneath of her head, and my ear goes to her ear, establishing the mount. Let's do it one more time. A little less talk, a little more action. Control the arm, move my hips out. As I'm moving her, I hip escape. Create that connection. Come up onto my hand. I like to post my foot, drive into her. As she drives back into me, I go under, keep the relationship the same, pendulum my leg, come up to mount. Now I drive my hips back to her hips. I have the cross face under her head, and my ear goes to her ear, and I've established the mount. Thank you guys for joining us this morning, watching the video, and we'll be posting more content as time permits.